time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. Hey, this is Mike McCready, your host on episode 73 of the Hookblast Podcast. So this is it. It's the end of season 4. Endings are hard. They're very emotional. They make me think of all kinds of things people have said to me at the end. Things like, oh, we're gonna have to let you go. Please return the office supplies or we'll press charges. Or, Mike, you seem like a nice guy, but just take me home. Or, I'm sorry you wasted your one call on me. I can't represent you anymore. Anyway, I really think that after 4 seasons and 73 episodes, I deserve a promotion. So I did some hardball negotiating for season 5. I said, look, I'm the best podcast host in the whole history of podcast hosts, so I want my contract demands fully met. And I really think my wife was listening this time. Anyway, I've prepared some bonus episodes for you to enjoy in July, and I'll see you right back here in August with Season 5 of the Hookblast Podcast. In July, I'll also be considering all the feedback I get on the show. So I'm researching how to get a life, and a clue, I've got some feelers out. Anyway, this is the podcast where we discover a few new catchy songs. You add the ones you love to your streaming playlists, and I kick back and, tell you what you're listening to and share positive life tips, like this one. If you're suffering from insomnia, look on the bright side. Only 3 more sleeps till Christmas. Vote for your favorite song on today's episode by navigating to episode 73 at hookblast.com. The song with the most votes 2 weeks ago on episode 71 was I Got Nowhere to Go by George Dooley. Okay, let's play some hooks. Let's do this. Let's get wasted and fly economy class to Lawrence, Kansas. Or whatever you do for fun. Okay, so this song, My Ex-Girl, is one everyone can relate to. It's about finding someone new who's better than your ex. I guess it's part of getting over the breakup. Well, speaking of which, it's always hard to know when someone's trying to break up with you. I remember my girlfriend left me a note on the refrigerator. It said, Mike, I'm so sorry, but this isn't working for me. I know. Even though it was difficult, I had to accept what she was saying. I immediately called the refrigerator repair company. But it turns out it wasn't broken. And Jesus will come back before she does. Anyway, this is My Ex-Girl from J.P. Jackson.
We in the club getting lit. Tell them bring the fireworks with the lit. VIP, yeah, you ain't getting in. Hey, unless you really with the shits. Ooh, she said she got a man at the crib, but she want me to show her where I live. Tell me, have you ever been to Calabasas? I bet that money make her do a backflip. Drop that shit now, roll for me. Work it out like you on the pole for me. Tryna see how far you gonna go for me. Shorty said keep it on the low for me. Drop that shit now, roll for me. Work it out like you on the pole for me. Tryna see how far you gonna go for me. My next girl gonna be your ex-girl. My next girl gonna be your ex-girl. Hey, my next girl gonna be your ex-girl. Hey, my next girl gonna be your ex-girl. Hey, my next girl gonna be your ooh, ooh, ooh. My next girl gonna be your ooh, ooh, ooh. My next girl gonna be your ex-girl.
J.P. Jackson encourages you to go find that guy or gal who treats you better. And you have to be careful about what you ask for, too. When I first brought my wife home to meet my family, they criticized everything she did, mocked her heritage, and gave her a psychiatric disorder. That's the last time I asked them to give anyone the quote-unquote royal treatment. But it's okay. For me, marriage is the ongoing process of finding out what kind of man my wife would have preferred. Today, it's one who would have had a perfectly reasonable answer to the question, why are there Cheerios in the laundry basket? For this next song, Rich Pirone drew inspiration from the flooding in the U.S. a few years ago and the old Southern saying, God willing and the river don't rise. My downstairs neighbors know something about flooding. Our washing machine flooded their apartment. Oh, but I handled the crisis so well. The building super even gave me a new cool Latin nickname. Around here, I'm now known as persona non grata. Anyway, this is God willing and the river don't rise.
The banks are overflowing, levees likely to give way. Gotta get to higher ground before we all get swept away. Compelling's high water, 3 straight days of rain. Pray that we will see the sunshine. God willing, and the river don't rise again.
In the South, they have a lot of funny ways of doing things. The last time I was there, I saw a sign that said, shoes are required to eat in the cafeteria. Required. In the North, where I come from, our shoes don't even eat. Yeah, I know. I still got it. Okay. Up next is a song about a girl Pirone knew for a short while. She took him places he didn't know existed. That's impressive. Well, speaking of that, a friend of mine tried to impress me by bragging he had a 3D gun printer. Not impressed. I've had a Canon printer for years. I mean, it's not 3D, but a Canon beats a gun. I'm on a roll. I really do deserve that promotion. Well, this is I Don't Care.
She makes boys out of men at the bottom of a glass. The attraction is clear. You feel good when she's near. But I'll take a bet that it's Russian roulette with your tears. It makes me feel like I don't care. So I don't care, I'll play along. I don't care, I don't care. Keep my brains and boots, but leave me here. I'm getting in a whole heap of mess, but I tell you, man, I couldn't care less. Leave me here. I don't care, I don't care.
That's I Don't Care from Pete Rea. The Hookblast Podcast is brought to you by Music Xray. Music Xray helps musicians get their music in front of the music industry decision makers. New musician users can apply promo code Hookblast21 at checkout. Whew, I got through that one pretty good this time. Okay, coming up next is a song called Hold Steady. It's about getting through hard times. Just like last Tuesday when there was a power outage in my building. I couldn't find my iPhone charger. Or as I like to call it, my apple juicer. Juiced apple. Oh, this is Park Place Collective with Hold Steady.
When the world around you starts to unravel, you feel the levee break. When the mountain ahead casts a big shadow, and you have lost your way, everything will pass. Stay on the move, keep pushing through, and hold your head up high. Keep heading toward the light, and keep your wheels rolling. Hold steady as you're going. The road ahead is bright and filled with better times. So keep your wheels rolling. Hold steady as you're going. Keep heading toward the light. Hold steady as you drive.
Okay, well, here's something that really got me thinking this week. If I had invested early into Tesla stocks, I'd be a millionaire now. And if I had invested early into Apple, I'd be a billionaire. And the other day, I calculated that if I had invested $10 in 1890, I'd be dead now. Well, here's something positive and upbeat at least. It's Scheiman with his song, Rise Up. we're finishing with something positive. Now that everything's moving to self-driving vehicles, we've been getting an influx of country songs in which the cowboy's truck leaves him. I didn't want to end today with one of those. So that's all the time we have for Season 4 of the Hookblast Podcast. We've talked a lot about exes and breakups today, so I want to end the whole season on a positive note with some life hack advice. You know how cake can dry out when you leave it for too long? Well, I've learned that can be avoided by eating all of your cake in one sitting. Anyway, all songs are used with the permission of the rights holders. That means there's a lot of paperwork. Our legal counsel is John Benamarito in New York. The show is curated by Courtney Miner in California, and the show is edited for video and audio by Jesse McCoy in Colorado. And it's written by yours truly with a lot of help from Shlomi Haas and Steve North, and an assorted smattering of others, and a lot of inspiration from legendary minds. There will be bonus episodes in July that you won't want to miss, and I'll be back with episode 74 with the start of season 5 on August 5th. As long as my contract demands are met. Bye-bye.